Hey guys, what's going on? Adam Snyder here with the Homemade Entrepreneur. So in today's video, I want to talk about one thing, how to get rich. And specifically, we're going to talk about good habits versus bad habits, and if habits actually make a difference. Most people have no clue if the habits that they have right now are affecting them, are affecting their health, affecting their success, are affecting their livelihoods. Nobody knows that. I do. When I was younger, when I was in school, I would hardly ever raise my hand. Okay, the people that were raising their hand answering those questions, they would get all the answers right, and they actually graduated with 4.0s. They were doing good. Those were good habits that they performed. I didn't have that. When I was younger, I would stay up to all hours of the night. Why? I had no clue. It was just what I did, and it was perfectly fine until I got tired of it. I would stay up and I'd play video games. I'd play video games till 1, 2, maybe 3 o'clock in the morning. I'd wake up the next day, I'd be completely tired. The next day, I'd go to bed, I'd watch TV all night. Maybe I'd eat candy, cake, whatever it was. When I was in 6th grade, I weighed over 200 pounds. And I knew when I got older, I was gonna be miserable. Those were all bad habits, and I needed to change those. So what changed? I met a man, and he pretty much told me you need to read books. I completely shut him off. I was like, I'm not gonna read books. What are books gonna teach me? They're not gonna teach me anything. Well, first book I read was a self-help book, taught me about finances. That book was full of value. So now the bad habits I used to have, I changed them. Now they're good habits because I read. Not only do I read, I don't stay up till all hours of the night doing nothing. If I want to do something, I'm gonna go exercise. Why? Because exercising is going to change my mindset. It's going to make you think very clear. When you exercise, everything becomes extremely clear, such as your life, your goals, money, business, whatever it is, it will become very clear. It wasn't until I started to exercise in about 7th or 8th grade that I really understood the value of money. That if you exercised, if you had a clear mind, money was right there. It was within grasp. When I was about 19 or 20 years old, I actually had my first team of people working for me. It was great. But if I didn't understand the value of teaching, the value of learning, those people wouldn't listen to me. Okay? This is one of the good habits. I changed completely. Because to live a life you've never lived, you must think like you never have. Most people don't do that. Okay, change your mindset, you will change your game completely. If you want to become rich, you can't be stuck in the same dead-end mindset that you're in right now. If you don't know what that mindset is, think about it for a little bit. I bet you'll come up with it. With changes comes failure. Everybody fails. I fail all the time. Okay, Michael Jordan failed. The president failed. Everybody fails. Doesn't matter who you are, what you're doing, what business you're running, you will fail. Yes, success is great, but you will not learn success until you first learn failure. Success isn't never failing. Success is never giving up. If you can remember that one quote, whether you pause this video, you write it down, take a screenshot, whatever you do, remember that quote, because that quote can and will change your life. Let me show you what success looks like. So first, let's think about your journey. What does your journey look like? Is it pretty much a straight line from success, or from start to finish, or success? No. A lot of people think that is what success looks like. It is not a straight line. Success, weaves in and out, goes up and down, back and forth, then finally you will reach that success. Okay? So you need to understand the journey, because not every journey is going to be the same. Now, in order to get rich, I want to ask you one thing, is to plan for success. Now, how do you do this? Now, talking about good habits and bad habits, it's very simple. On the left side, you're going to write down your bad habits. What bad habits do you have? What bad habits do you currently have? Okay? And on the right side, you're going to write down your new habits. These are habits you want to take up to get rid of those bad habits. Now, they don't have to be, habits that are going to, change the world, make you $1 million, anything like that. Just what are your bad habits? So let's start. First, let's say your bad habit is, Facebook for personal use. That's a bad habit. Drinking soda. It's not healthy. You should get rid of that. But how does this really work? Okay, let me explain that. It's mind over matter. If you can change your mindset to think differently, to change what's physically possible, you will start to change the world. You will start to change your life. Okay? So going to bed late would be a bad habit. Maybe you're spending money on just junk. Change that. Okay? So new habits could be, maybe instead of Facebook, you can read 5 pages of some book. Instead of drinking soda, maybe you can put lemon or lime in water. Maybe instead of going to bed late, you're going to exercise so that you're actually tired at night. Okay? Or instead of spending money, invest that money before you even spend it. A simple change like that can really change your life. So are you still not sure how to become rich and how good habits and bad habits really affect you? Let me explain this. By changing your habits, you change your mindset. Think about that. Okay? Now, changing your mindset is going to free up time. Okay? The more time that you have equals more opportunities. I'm pretty sure we can all agree with that. And the more opportunities you have, the more chances you will have of success. Again, I think we can all agree with that. The more success that you have, the more money you're going to be able to make. So the key to get rich is to change your mindset. The more changes you can make, the faster you can make them. And the faster you can stick to those new changes, the better off you're going to be. So I just want to thank you for watching this video. But before you go, I want to ask you one question. Okay? So what is one bad habit you have recently set yourself free from? What is it? Put it in the comment section below. I'd love to hear about it.